Well, folks, welcome back to AOK Urban Homestead, and we're going to continue on the coop build. The reason why it takes so long is because, well, we're using recycled material. So we have to take things apart just to get some wood and cut it up to size and everything else. So I want to show you guys this really cool thing that some friends dropped off. So some friends dropped off these wooden crates, and I think we're going to use part of it as the door. Probably that one right there, maybe. I don't know for sure yet, but I'm hoping I could use that as the door. We're just going to take the wood off of here, because see, my wife does woodworking, and she's learning how to use a router. So these nice thick pieces will help her learn how to use the router. And then the littler pieces I can use for paneling or whatever else I need. So yeah, this is why the build is taking so long, but I think we're doing pretty good. Let's head over and look at the nesting boxes I built. Well, I haven't built the nesting boxes yet, but these are the pieces. Brenda's gonna go ahead and paint them for me. And then let's go look at the doors. Alright, so here are my doors, and I already have the hinges on and stuff like that. Brenda's going to paint these for me also before I continue. I'm thinking painting and then putting things together and then touch up more paint if we need to. Maybe easier than like putting everything together and then try to paint. So that's what we're doing today. Well, folks, we're starting to frame the bottom. And then we'll put one big piece on the top over the whole thing so that we can close it up. Folks, we found this plywood on Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of hard when you're trying to do everything on a budget, but we're getting it done. Well, folks, welcome back to another part of the build. We went and got these long pallets, and they're gonna make the sidewalls. So I'm stoked that I don't have a lot of work to do. Well, folks, the chicken coop is coming along, but we didn't film much because we were gonna build it right here. Well, we moved it to over there. As you can see, my beautiful wife's in there painting for me. But I'll show you some changes we did also. So we moved the nesting boxes from here and we built them their own little section. So that way they have room to nest, and now they have room to roost. So I'm going to go work on the rest of the stuff, but so far it's coming along really well. Brenda's been painting. We just did this one wall right here that goes right here. And I made a window, so she's gonna have to paint that one too. So here's the one that I was telling you about. She's already primed it. Now she's gonna go through it with the paint that I want. I taped off some of the pieces that I don't want her to paint with the new color to leave white. Here's the top of the windowsill right here, and there's the door to the window. So, yep, it's coming along, folks. Sorry about the washer. We're getting rid of it. It did die. I mean the dryer. It died on us, so we have to get rid of it. And our house looks like a war zone because of these recycled pallets. We took them apart. Now we have the right use for the run. That's what we're going to use these pallets for, is the run. So yeah, it's all coming along. Well, folks, as you can see, it's coming along. But now I got to take some parts apart so that way I could put the flooring in, because I didn't research enough, and well, I got to put linoleum down. I found some that was on sale, some bits and pieces, some remnants. So I'm gonna take a few things off so that way I don't have to make 100 cuts. I'll just have to do like 2 or 3 cuts and get the flooring in. It's windy out here, so I'm just gonna voice over what I'm doing and speed things up. Well, like I said, I had to take it apart. And first thing I have to take out are the roofs, so that way I don't have to cut a piece of linoleum per roost, per nesting box, I mean, because there are 3 sections of the nesting box, and I did not want to cut 3 sections out. I just wanted to do one whole big section. As you guys can see right here, it's just one section, much easier. And then I already have the holes on the bottom, which is awesome. I'm going back inside, tacking everything back in, and then I'll go under and I'll screw all that stuff in too. Now I'm cutting the big piece for the roosting box, I guess you can call that, because the nesting box was on their own. So now I'm sweeping out and putting in the new linoleum flooring. Brenda came out to help me. It was super cold before, that's why she's all dressed warmly, and I am, well, I'm trying to get things done as fast as I can, so I got a little bit overheated. But as you can see, I'm just measuring it out, and I was putting screws in, then I realized, hey, this linoleum is really thin, so I had to take the screws out, put washers in between, and now, if you see, I am actually putting the roof on. Well, folks, it's coming along, and I am starting to put the roofs in. So this one I went kind of square on, and then I have a round dowel that I put a twine around it. I'm hoping it works. I mean, if it doesn't, I'll take the twine off. But yeah, so the 2 roofs are gonna go in, and then, folks, this build is almost done. Almost done. Well, guys, this is my friend Andy. Andy's here because I don't know how to build a door. Or a door frame.
Yep.
Or anything else.
Nope.
So Andy's gonna do it. So I'm gonna put you guys on fast play, and you guys are gonna watch him while I go find a drill bit because this thing's too big.
All right.
Well, folks, I was gonna leave Andy to it, but I didn't have hinges or a drill bit, so we went to the store. We're back, and well, he's got stuff mapped up. So here we go. Yay. Folks, I can't thank Andy enough for coming out and showing me how to do this, because I really would have screwed it up. Well, you think I am doing this by myself, but I'm not. He's actually mapping things out, and he's actually showing me instead of doing the whole thing for me, so that way I can learn the proper way to do it. That's an awesome thing for a friend to do. He lives over an hour away, and he came all the way here to help me out. So, thank you again, Andy. Well, here you guys see that we are actually starting on the run, because it just made more sense to get everything all tacked up before we put the door together, to make sure that everything is plumb squared away. And Andy's really showing me a lot here about um, the easier way, but the correct way to do um, the door, the run, fencing, and everything, so that way we get things right. Alright, folks, so I couldn't thank Andy enough for making sure I did this right. Now, I did try recycled materials only, but I did have to pay for the hinges on this one. I just couldn't find free hinges and free locks for the door. So, again, things are looking great. Thanks again, Andy. Well, folks, it's another day, and I have started framing out the top of the run. So I don't even know, folks. I think it's 6 foot on this side and 5 on the other side. And that's all I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna go rip some 2x4s into 2x2s, and yeah, then we're gonna start framing it out. Alright guys, right now I am just getting everything ready for the ceiling or the roof. Brenda's cut some tin for me already, and then we're going to be cutting the 2x4s down into 2x2s. And if you guys look at our table saw, it moves a lot because we bought a cheap one. And so if you guys know of a easy, cheap way to hold it down, let us know, because we really like to use this table saw more safely. Anyways, let's keep going. Well, folks, we did not film because we just wanted to get it done. Huh, sweetheart?
Yeah.
But the roofing panels are on. All we have to do now, hardware cloth, and we are done. Yay! Well, actually, Brenda has to build me a ladder. So anyways, then we are done. Well, folks, I don't know if you can see it, but the hardware cloth is on. On this side, this is all used material that was given to me, so I used them. And then on this side we have chicken wire. Now that is the only thing I had to buy, because all the used chicken wire, folks, it was just nasty. I couldn't find any used chicken wire, so I did spend money on that chicken wire roll right there. That should finish it off. But this hardware cloth, you know, it's pretty nice. So anyways, it's getting darker. Supper time. I'm pretty sure Brenda misses me. But I am so happy that the roof is on. Now we can work fairly decent, you know, and stuff. So yeah, folks. Anyways, we'll finish this off tomorrow. Well, folks, chicken coop's not getting done today. You guys can tell out there. Yep. It's not just snow though. It's ice and snow. So we're going to do some stuff inside. Oh, babe, what are you doing?
I'm painting.
Oh, what are you painting here?
Oh, what is it? The board for the chickens to go up.
Oh, the chicken ladder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to do white as the splash, right?
Yep.
And then what about the rungs?
Red.
Red. All right. Thanks, honey.
Yep.
And well, folks, as for me, I am also painting. You can't really see the final product, but I'm making a barn quilt for the chicken coop. So, nothing else to do on a cold, icy day, but to make, you know, do some painting for the aesthetics of the coop. All right, guys. We'll see you, hopefully, when we get out there. Look at that barn quilt. Turned out really nice. Well, folks, we're all bundled up. I came home and look at what my beautiful wife has done. She's been painting, and so I am going to put the last row of chicken fencing or whatever right on top there, and then hopefully we'll get that done today. As you can see, we're bundled up because it is cold out here. But yeah, that's all we have left is the top row. Anyways, folks, thanks for sticking with us. Let's get this done. Folks, I really want to thank Brenda being out here helping me in the cold and stuff like that with her joints always feeling a lot more pain than mine because of the cold. I I knew this took a lot out of her, and I couldn't thank her enough. I want to thank again Andy for coming out and building that beautiful door. I want to thank my friend Susan for giving us the chickens later. This is actually a really huge step for us in our homestead. So let's continue watching and finish this up today. Well, folks, it's starting to snow, but we're done. We are actually finally done. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm going to turn you guys around and give you a little tour. All right, guys, looking from the back. Now, I know we still got to cut the foam and put hinges on, but look at it. It is done. Right here is done. Here's the back side, giving them some light right there too. It looks fantastic. Everything is sealed off, and I love how the snow and stuff, when it came down, did not hit the wall. It went straight down, and the ice is there. So the chickens are protected from the weather. All right, let's go to the front here, the side end here. Now I know I gotta put hinges on this. This is the cleaning door. We open this up and we can clean the coop out. That is there. Guys, I love what I did here. So I had this extra plastic here. So when it rains, hopefully it won't go through, and it'll keep the coop, the run dry a little bit. Let's go on inside here. All right, so it's a little dark in there, but you can see the nesting boxes. There's the two roost bars right up there, and then this beautiful ladder. Look at that, folks. I am so happy. The roof, the little holes got sealed off with that plastic spray right there. And this is what I was meaning. See how they're protected from the wind and rain from up top now. Yeah, folks. Well, folks, I want to thank each and every single one of you for sticking with me on this build. I am absolutely thrilled about it. We'll give you an update on the chickens when I pick them up later. But right now, it is cold, it is snowing. I'm going inside. Thank you again. Folks, Thack with AOK Urban Homestead saying, until next time, stay blessed and be A-OK.